Hey everyone, what's up everyone? Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Managing Holdings. And for today's live stream, we mainly introduce the tuber starch processing line, especially for potato, sweet potato, and tuber starch, cassava starch. We can provide you different equipment. So if you do need anything, just directly put your question in the comment area. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for your sharing. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the live. And right now, if you are watching the live stream from YouTube, you can actually put your question in the comments. But if you watch the live stream from the Alibaba, you can also type something in the comments, alright? Like YouTube. Let me check about the network going because currently it keep reminds me about the picture. It is keep like lagging. So I'm not sure how do I look like right now, but no worry, ladies and gentlemen. This is called cassava processing machine. Welcome to the live. How are you? Oh, like the voice. How about right now? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I mean the network. It is really not good. Welcome to the live stream. Let me check about the network going. If this is your first time come to the live stream, do make sure you can give me the subscribe so that next time we do a live stream, you will be noticed. And later, I will basically show everything about our equipment. Oh yeah, right now it is good, right? Right now it is good. Good afternoon. All right. So basically, you guys can have a see from the video that I'm showing right now. It is about our starch processing line, and for this one, I believe it is about cassava starch processing line. So in our company, we normally divided our equipment like this whole processing line into three parts. For example, like the Hey, welcome to the live stream. Currently, we are showing you how to do the starch processing line, especially for potato, sweet potato, and cassava starch. We can provide you the whole equipment. If you do need our equipment, you can just let me know. I can give you more detailed explanations about our equipment. All right. If you are still here, please do make sure you leave your comment in the question in the comment area. Kulusovs, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. All right, you guys can see about the video that I'm showing right now. This is basically what we all need. 它显示连接中断了。哪儿？这儿连接中断，现在已成功连接，但是这儿一直红的，要不就是零。你问小青在不在？你等他一会儿来了，你让他过来帮我开。好。All right, so let's start from the beginning to show you about our equipment. Let me just go back a little bit. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Currently, we are showing you the tuber starch processing line. For example, like the dry sieve and like the paddle washing equipment, rotary washing equipment, like the rasper, the cutting machine, we all have in stock. So if you do need anything that is related to starch, you can just directly put your question in the comment area. Thank you so much for put our WhatsApp number and phone number in the comment area. Thank you so much for pinning it. Thank you so much. Welcome, Jaya Kumar. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I have already sent you our business card, so you can check about it. And if you do need anything, you can just directly put your question in the comment area. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much. All right, let's start from the first equipment, which is our the feeding hopper. Let me show you about our feeding hopper. I mean, for this feeding hopper, if your raw material it is kind of like have a lot of impurities, you can using the feeding hopper to make to make it. First, we are using the truck to put all of the raw material get into this feeding hopper, and at the bottom of this equipment there is a vibration device which is keep vibrating to put all of the raw material directly in regular speed to get into this whole processing line, so that from the washing part to the processing part we can done it perfectly. And and then it is our belt conveyor, which is like a connection part equipment. So yeah, please help me with the network. 你看这很卡，刚才已经显示是连接中断了，但是这边一会儿它就变成零了，所以它很卡。现在正在直播吗？对，你可以绕过来这边。So if you do have any questions, which I have already pinned our WhatsApp number and our email address at the bottom， 要不要试试那个3？我感觉这个4是很卡。I have already pinned our WhatsApp number, like our phone number and email address at the equipment. And by the way, our company and our factory, it is all located in China, but we do have our overseas office, which is in Nigeria, in the Africa countries. So if you do need our equipments, if you are from the Africa areas, I'm sure we can help you a lot with our equipment and with our device. By the way, we do have our engineers team, which they are very professional at the starch business, which they have already done the business about 10 years. So basically, you can tell us about your basic information. Basically, you can tell us about your basic informations, and our engineers team can give you a customized design according to your needs, which it is a really good survey. So if you do need anything, you can just directly let me know. And from now on, let's just start from the beginning to show it again, because the network, our coworkers, it is trying to help me. So for this video that we are showing right now, it is about the cassava starch. So the first device, it is also about the dry side. Really simple structure. I'm sure you guys can check from this video. When all of the material get into this dry side, when it is working, it will keep rotating at regular speed. No very high speed, but no very low speed. Just a certain speed. During it is keep rotates, all of the raw materials will move with the direction. Welcome GN, welcome NU, and let me send you our business card. So if you do need anything that is related to the starch business, do not hesitate to put your question in the comments. And this one, it is our dry side, really simple structure and easy to maintain, it's easy to handle for all of the workers. And you guys can check about this one at the bottom. All of the impurities will automatically another equipment with it, which is called rotary washing equipment, because like the cassava, the shape, it is more like thin and long, but for the potato and sweet potatoes, the size, it is much bigger. Welcome Bella Yang, which is bigger and thick. So we have a totally different equipment which is more suitable for potato and sweet potato later. If you guys need, I can show you about our like potato and sweet potato starch processing line. But now let's check about the paddle washing equipments. And you guys can see from here, which the equipment that I'm showing right now, it is like the double slot. But according to your needs, we can make this equipment into like single slot or triple slot or any slot according to your needs. Because I know different clients, different people have different ways to get the raw material. Some of our clients will directly purchase all of the things from the market, which is relatively clean. But some of our clients, they has already planned the raw materials, which when they receive all of the raw material, it will have a lot of impurities. So according to the cleaning difficulties, according to the dirt adhesions, we can make these equipments into like multiply slots according to your needs. And inside of the equipments, it is totally adopts counter-current washing principle, which can make sure the final cleaning effect, especially at the bottom, there are like two kind of valves. You guys can imagine this is the inlet part and this is the outlet. So normally we will turn on 1/3 for the inlet parts valve, so all of the water will directly flow to the inlet part from the outlet part. So, but our equipment, it is flowing from the inlet part to the outlet part. So according to this, we can make this whole equipment into like countercurrent washing principle. And the water that we using inside of the equipment, it is adopt reusable water, because for this whole system, we do have the reusable water system, uh, which is really high efficiency, and you guys do not worry about the water consumption. So if you're interested about this equipment, you can just type something in the comments to let me know. All right, to let me know. And there's one more thing that I'd like to stress again. It is at the bottom for this equipment, there are like a really special design, which is there is a bottom net, and there is a stone sink design. It is at the bottom. So according to this special design, we can easily to separate about the fine sand, about the stones, about some other heavy impurities. And when this whole system shut down, you can turn on it regularly to clean the impurities to make these equipments working smoothly. And if you are curious about these equipments and like to know more basic information, so you can just directly put your question in the comment. We are waiting for that. We are waiting for your comment. So this is our washing parts equipment. We do have the dry side. We have the paddle washing equipment. We have the rotary washing equipment, which it is suitable for different kind of the raw materials. So yeah, you can right now you can directly tell me what kind of the raw materials do you have and what is your requirement for the final starch, so that and by the way, tell us about how many capacities do you want to do, how many scales of the raw materials do you have, so that we can according to your needs and have a special design for you guys. I mean, at the outlet part, you guys can see to make sure the final washing effect, we normally set a clean water pipe at the end to wash all of the raw materials one more time to make sure that final like the cleaning effect it is perfect. And you guys can check about this here, the paddle that is do the transportation over here that I'm pointing right now. It is not so specific for this video. In the real protecting line, for this pedal, there are a lot of holes at the pedal at the bottom part of the to remove about the water content and to increase the friction for the belt conveyor. So yeah, you guys can see about this one. And if you do need anything, just dare to let me know. Like type a hi. And this is Oliver from Hananjin Holdings. If you do need anything, just dare to let me know. And from now on, it is done with the washing part and all of the raw material get into the protecting part. The first equipment, all of the raw material goes through, it is this cutting machine. For this cutting machine, it is a really durable equipment. Why I say that? Because the knife that we are using, it is made of uh, to CR13, which is a really durable, really strong materials. If you do not know what is like a 2CR13 or 4CR13, normally we will use the knife in the kitchen. So that material it is made of 2CR13, really durable. And when it is working, there are two kind of the knives on the top. There are like rotary knives, which is keep rotates to cut all of the raw material into small pieces. Normally, it is around 3 centimeters to 5 centimeters to make sure like all of the raw material has get cut, so that when get into the next part, when all of the material get into the next rasper, the next part it will totally done. And at the bottom, there is a stable knife, which is also our special design. When all of the raw materials fall off, get into the next part, it will go through for the bottom knife to cut all of the raw materials again to make sure the final cut material. And yeah, let's see about the next equipment, which is the main equipment in this whole protecting line. Yeah, the main equipment in this whole protecting line to make all of the raw material get into the starch, to make cassava tubers get into starch. And this is called what we call rasper. Really high breaking rate. The breaking rate it is about 96%. 96%. And you guys can see here, it is a drum, really big drum, really big drum. And if you have bigger capacities, the diameter for this drum will getting bigger, getting longer. So there will be more knives on the surface for this drum. And at the bottom for the rasper, there is a bottom notch, and the size it is basically around 1.8 millimeters to 2 millimeters. It is basically according to your needs. And when all of the raw materials get into the rasper, if the side if all of the raw material didn't get rasped in a really tiny size like the starch size, it cannot go through for the mesh. So it will keep staying on the surface for this equipment. It will keep rasp until the size it is really tiny, like really smooth, really tiny starch. It can go through for the mesh and get into the next part other drum and keep get rasped. So yeah, this is our rasper. The breaking rate, just like I said, it is about 96%. That is the reason why for our whole processing line, the starch rate it is about 94%. Yeah, if you'd like to know more, you can just say something in the comment. I can give you like better explanations. If you think that I'm not making it very clear, I can try harder. So if you do have questions, you can just directly let me know, all right? Directly let me know that. And let me give you an example why choosing about the Raspberry instead of some other equipments in the market, just like the hammer mill or some other braking equipments. Here's the reason. The braking rate, it is everything. Like there is one of our provider clients, which is from Nigeria, I believe. Due to the limited budget, he finally chose about the hammer mill, which is the price it is cheaper, but for the hammer mill, the breaking rate is normally about 80%, but for our Raspberry, it is about 96%. So basically, if he wants to get 1 ton of the starch, he has to prepare 5 tons or 6 tons of the raw materials. But if you are using our Raspberry with 4 tons of the raw material, you can get 1 ton of the starch, which it differs a lot. So before you make the decision, think about it, think twice, think third to make sure like yeah, to make sure like you are treating the high quality high breaking rate equipment. Otherwise you will lose a lot of money and waste a lot of time. So this is our raspberry. If you do interested about this one, do put your WhatsApp number in the comment, all right? Or you can just directly add our WhatsApp number, which our assistant has already put our WhatsApp number in the comment. Welcome. We are doing company providing cassava processing machine for starch and flour. If you have this demand, contact us. And our WhatsApp number and our phone number it is +86 135 2661 5783, and our email address it is market@doinggroup.com. So if you do need our equipment, just directly contact with us. Our sales manager and our assistant, our engineers team can provide you more details for our processing technology. And by the way, our company has done the starch business, flour business, Gary business more than 10 years. To be more specific, that is 13 years. So during this decade, we do accumulate so many of our provider clients and receive a lot of good feedback from our provider clients. And we keep update about our equipments to make sure that the it is durable, it is high efficiency, but at the same time with the low cost. Welcome H. Welcome to the live stream. Currently, we are showing you the Gary protecting line, the tuber starch, tuber flour protecting line. If you do interested or if you do have any questions, you can just like type your question in the comments. All right, let's keep checking. So from now on, it is we have already get the starch. So for the later part, it is all about removing the impurities like the fibers, like the cells or some like other tiny impurities, big impurity to improve the final starch quality. No matter for this single equipment or for this whole processing line, we all have in stock and we can all provide you the best equipment. So if you do need our service or need our help, contact with us immediately. All right. After you receive all of the room like the starch, you will moving to the next equipment here, which is called the centrifuge side. You guys can see here. So for this centrifuge side, we normally will set 4 centrifuge sides or 5 centrifuge sides as a bundle to remove the big impurities, just like the fibers. Because yeah, check about here, over here that I'm pointing right now, the inside part, there is a really tiny bottom net. There is a net. It is adopted inside. Due to the sign Due to the time it is different, like the fibers, the size bigger, it cannot go through for the mesh, so it will keep staying. It will sieve out all of the big fibers. And the left part that I'm pointing right now, it is the impurities outlet, and the inlet outlet, it is inside of the equipment. So due to this way, we can separate all of the big impurities away out of the starch. And that is not over, because when the fibers it is out, it will also take away some of the starch. So to avoid the loss for the starch, we will set 4 of the equipment or 5 of it as a bundle. So when the fibers it is out of the first one, it will directly get into the second one to stab it again, and get into the third one, stab it again, to the fourth one, fifth one, until it didn't have any of the starch. It is inside, so that we can uh, like remove all of the fibers and collect all of the starch. That is the reason why. That is also the reason why the whole protein, like the tuber starch, the starch rate, it is about 94%, which for this equipment it is also uh, have a really important influence. And by the way, there's one more thing. For our equipment, you have to choose about this shape one. There is a vertical in the market, which is totally different. Even though the name it is all called centrifuge side, but the effect it is totally different. Like for our equipment, it can rotate 1,200 times in 1 minute. But for the vertical vibration in the into the same effect. Am how the network going? It keep reminds me like the network it is. Yeah, if you can hear me, you can just type something in the comment. All right, please let me know, because I'm not sure you guys hear or not. And the network is really not good. Really not good. I hate about the network. It is keep lagging. This is our centrifuge type, and let's see about the bundle. Let's see about the bundle. The first one, and the fibers and some of the starch will directly get into the second one, get into the third one, and get into the fourth one. And by the way, all of the clean water, the pure water, will add it into the final one, like the fourth one or the fifth one. Like if you ask me how do I make sure how many equipments it is more suitable for me, you can contact with us by add our WhatsApp number and phone number. Our sales manager can give you a special design according to your basic informations, basic needs. All right. And after the centrifuge sieve, our starch will get into the next part, which is our descender. Because even though we have totally clean about all of the raw materials, but there are some impurity, tiny impurities like the fine sand that we cannot clean it 100%ly. So we just add the descender here to remove it one more time to improve the final starch quality. And then check about this one. It is our hydrocyclone station. Welcome, Alia Kasimova. Welcome to the live stream. Currently, we are showing you the cassava starch protecting line. And this is the one that I'm showing right now. It is a totally sealed equipment, which is totally closed equipment. And there are paddles separate this equipment into the 3 parts. And let me know what is your question and what can I do for help you guys. And also this one, it is like a bundle also. there are 18 or 19 of the equipments. It is totally according to your needs. And yeah, check about it. This is 18 or 19 of the bundle. And if you're asking what is the usage for so many of the equipments, add our WhatsApp number. We can have a deep conversation with you. And by the way, we have done the Starch business about 10 years. So yeah, we can give you about our provide clients informations. Uh, Basically, our equipments have been shipped to all over the world, about 100 countries. So in different countries, they all have our provide clients. So if you do need anything, you can just let me know by typing your question in the comment. Do you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen? If you do, just let me know. Just let me know that. Welcome, Alia. How are you? This is Oliver from Honanjin Holdings. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, here it is our flash dryer. You guys can see, I mean, the pipe, it is a really special made. The pipe here that we're using, it is a special made because like the shape, yeah, the shape, it is so special. You guys can see the shape here that I'm pointing right now. It is different. One, it is bigger. The other one, it is like smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. According to this way. Welcome, Jasper. How are you? Welcome, Jasper. Welcome to the live stream. Currently in to 20 meters, which is also according to your needs. Yeah, we can give you a special design according to your needs. And the temperature inside of the flash dryer, it is relatively high. Normally it is around 70 degrees to 100 degrees, so high temperature to make sure the final drying effect. And by the way, for this equipment, inside of the equipment, it is totally under pressure because when if you are using beyond pressure, when you're driving all about the starch in the connection part, if there is a small hole, it will easily fly out of the starch. It will cause the loose for the starch. But by using the under pressure way, it will not happen, which can make sure the drying effect and to make sure the final quality and final amount of our uh, starch. So after drying, you guys can see there's two parts. There's two parts. The second one, it is about cooling temperature system. Cooling temperature system, because just like I said, in the first part, the temperature, it is normally high, 60 degrees to 100 degrees. So we do have a cooling system. And at the bottom part, you guys can see it is the last equipment, which is called our uh, square side. It can I mean, there are 10 different kind of the mesh. Normally it is from 60 to 80s, and by using this equipment, you can save out most of the impurities and to make sure the final quality. Welcome, Tong. How are you, Tong Chen? This is Oliver from Honanjin Holdings, and currently we are showing you the starch processing line for potato starch, sweet potato starch, and cassava starch. We can all provide you that. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys need, we can make this whole processing technology into PLC control, which is more convenient for you guys to uh, control every single steps. Yeah, if you need, we can make it into a PLC control. But if you didn't need the PLC thing, if you didn't want to use the computer, yeah, it is perfectly right now. All right, let me change about the video because currently what I'm showing it is the cassava starch, and let me show you the sweet potato starch. Sweet potato starch. Hey, welcome back to the live. Welcome. Hey, welcome Dilu Dongna. Welcome to the live stream. How are you? Please get into the live stream. Currently, we are showing you the cassava starch, especially for tuber starch, like cassava starch protecting line, potato starch protecting line, and sweet potato starch protecting line. If you do need anything, you can just come here, put your question in the comment. Our company has done the starch business more than 10 years, and we can provide you our high quality equipment with our high efficiency protecting line. So if you do need something, you can just come here and put your question in the comment. Uh, that will help you a lot. Diludona. Diludona. Currently, we are showing you the sweet potato starch protecting line. The first equipment, it is also the feeding hopper. At the bottom, there is a vibration device. It is keep vibrate to put all of the raw material into this belt conveyor in regular speed to make sure the final process effect. And the first one, it is also our dry side, simple structure, easy to maintenance, easy for the workers to use. And you guys can see when it's working, it will keep rotating in regular speed. All of the impurities, like the big impurities, will out of the equipment at the bottom, so that we can easily set a garbage box, set a plastic bag at the bottom to collect the impurities, or you can easily to put the equipment out of the workshop to make sure the workshop it is clean. And then this one, it is our destoner according to the different weight for our raw materials and stone. We have the destoner for you guys. How are you? How are you, by the way? If this is your first time to come to the live stream, this is Oliver from Henan Jing Holdings. Our company and our factory is all located in Henan province, China, but we do have our overseas office, which is in Nigeria, and we do have our overseas stock, which is in Nigeria also. So basically, if you like to do the starch business, we can provide you the high quality with the relative low price equipment, and also with the low shipping cost, because we do have our overseas office, especially if you are living in the Africa countries or tropical area countries, subtropical area countries. Our equipment have been shipped to all over the world, about 100 countries. So if you do need anything, contact with us. Our sales manager and engineers team can help you a lot with that. Our sales manager will waiting here 24 hours a day and 7 days a week to help you to solve your problem. So if you do have any questions, right now put your question in the comments. Right now, put your question in the comment, and our live stream will be end after 20 minutes later. So yes, if you do want to ask something, anything, you can just put your question in the comment area. Currently, we can directly answer about your questions. Let me check. Hey, Jasper Marquez. Jasper Marquez, welcome to the live, Jasper.